can't tell me nada. Oi, nobody cares, work harder. They don't want passer, they don't want drama. Hennything Goes, man, grew up in the Gaza. Grew up in the bits. Saturday night, you can butt me in ditch. Connor just scored 2 goals. I ain't talking about teams on a pitch. BA took a few man's chicks. Tech just hit a new lick. JP with the ice on his wrist, so where you bossed up, man, you know what it is. Facts. This is grime. You men are new. I've been here from time.
Hey, big up to Hennything Goes. Come on.
What's going on, people? Hennything Goes back here again with another music reaction. And today we have got the response from Joyner Lucas. We got Nobody Cares. Obviously, it's going to be a Skepta diss track.
Skepta business.
Recording these all at once because everybody's decided they want a piece of the action, and Joyner Lucas is getting a bit of a bullying, but it's what he asked for. But yeah, we're going to see what he has to say first, and then you'll soon see what everyone else has had to say as well. Yeah, but before we get into it, nobody cares that when I say they should go down and subscribe, they just like don't listen. But I think they should, because we're working really hard. Look how red my forehead is from working so hard. So make sure you go down now, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and get your suggestions in the comments down below.
Maybe you mad cause you ain't got buzz up in the UK no more. I heard your career just ain't what it was and you don't get paid no more. Wrong.
Bold statement, no? That you ain't got no buzz in the UK no more.
He definitely has. I'm already seeing though. Remember, like on the last one, I said the difference between how like America does it and the UK does it. Like it's already like Americans try and make it like a catchy tune when they do diss tracks. UK is just like, oh, I don't care.
No, smoke.
Like how
details,
catchy
bars.
it is. Yeah.
Details, bars,
yeah,
and facts. Yeah, these men just say stuff
to say Skepta ain't got no buzz in the UK.
That's a what?
You ain't got buzz up in the UK no more. I heard your career just ain't what it was and you don't get paid no more. If you want a feature, nigga, just say it, but you gotta pay me for it. And after I body you, I don't want you ever saying my name anymore. I know you putting your flag on your back, then you gotta carry it. If somebody holding it down, it shouldn't be you, it's time to be serious. I know you hate being home, you come to the States and try to be arrogant.
Yeah, there's a very big difference between how UK settles things.
I'm not saying this because we're UK.
No.
I like diss tracks, yeah.
No, but I'm just pointing out.
But I'm not sure he knows who Skepta is.
No.
All this about you don't get paid if you want to, like, I'm sure he might have released this on the same day that Skepta's doing one of the biggest festivals in the UK. Like, yeah. Oh, he's got another 2.5 minutes to say something. Yeah.
It shouldn't be you, it's time to be serious. I know you hate being home, you come to the States and try to be arrogant. I bet you sit in your room and secretly wish that you was American. Soon as I heard your diss, was shaking my head, this shit was hilarious. Ain't even want to respond, but niggas in London told me to take care of it.
I do agree. There was a point in time where UK artists was trying to
that was a long time ago.
Bro, that was Channel U
That
times.
was a long time ago, yeah.
Channel U times is when UK
even
rap.
when Skepta goes America, he still
It's
does
still,
Skepta.
yeah, it does Skepta now.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. My head, this shit was hilarious. Ain't even want to respond, but niggas in London told me to take care of it. You keep on saying my name, you dig in the grave, and you gon' get buried in. Everyone back in your country looking at you like you an embarrassment. I'm about to perish him. I gotta make him respect this shit. Put that in your life, I bet this shit. You lyrically better than no one I know, not even no one in the freshman list. I love the UK, but that's just it. I really hope you ain't the best there is, cause all of my life I never heard nobody tell me to put in that Skepta shit. When you gon' finally accept this shit? You not on my level, don't test this shit. I know that you think it is friendly fire, but I'm not one of your friends and shit. You should've hit up your friends, little bitch. Go call up.
So far, that's the only.
So I think when it comes to Americans, this the next bar, that might be the only people they actually know.
No.
Yeah,
And gigs.
like, yeah, but like, if you ask an American, like, oh, who's
Popping.
in the UK, they'd probably say Dave and Cinch.
Yeah, because that's just generalising off of.
I know that you think it is friendly fire, but I'm not one of your friends and shit. You should've hit up your friends, little bitch. Go call up Dave and Central, bitch. For me, you gon' need the Avengers, bitch. Go tell them that Joyner is central, bitch. Nobody cares, you was that nigga back in the days. You only popping in the UK, but we don't play your shit in the States. Nobody cares. Nobody cares how many women that you played, or how many bullets that you sprayed, or who bringing you out on stage. Nobody cares. Nobody cares if you sat with all the goats, or how many tags on your coats, or how many niggas that you know. We don't care. Nobody cares about how.
Alright, that's better. Now it's more aimed towards Skepta about tags on coats and who's bringing you out on stage. Yeah, okay. Making more points now. Yeah.
How many tags on your coats, or how many niggas that you know. We don't care. Nobody cares about how you and Drizzy are close, or how you invented UK rap, but still ain't top 10 on your coast, nigga.
That's not a fact.
Still ain't top 10 on your coast. Not from the coast, but it's okay.
Sure. We'll take that.
Cares about how you and Drizzy are close, or how you invented UK rap, but still ain't top 10 on your coast, nigga. What makes you think it's a bright idea to swing at a nigga with stamina? You throwing jabs and punches and swinging for nothing, cause you never landed them. I heard that all of a sudden you Muslim, fucking, I'm about to go ham in them. If you a demon, well, bitch, I'm a devil, I hope that you ready to dance for them. I know I probably took it somewhere that's past the level of making it right. I hope that when you respond, the record is hard, and maybe you'll make it a fight. I bet as soon as you hear this shit, you probably be thinking about taking a flight. I got fans in London, but after the song, they probably gonna hit me for life. The pistol black, your face get lit, the clip is packed, so make a wish. I go to your town and take a trip.
Alright, now you're showing some versatility.
I don't want to come across like
biased.
Yeah, biased at any point.
Yeah, but the main problem is obviously
music
is preferential anyway.
I think it's just a matter of quick turnaround and not doing enough research.
Yeah,
that's all.
Yeah. Your team's lacking.
Yeah.
You need a new PI. Holler at Sherlock or something.
The pistol black, your face get lit, the clip is packed, so make a wish. I go to your town and take a trip. I wipe you down and take your pick. My money is blue, I'm way too rich. I make too much, like way too quick. Your music sucks, you make me sick. Pass the plate, I'm starving. What is this shit you starting? Blah, blah, blah. Send niggas up in your apartment. Use your head as a target. Blah, blah, blah. I ain't that nigga to start, but I laugh at you in your garbage. Ha, ha, ha. Go to Tottenham, I'm marching. That's why I leave your carcass. Blah, blah, blah. Nobody cares, you was that nigga back in the days. You only popping in the UK, but we don't play your shit in the...
Done some research. He just knows you from Tottenham.
Yeah, it's the only thing that's right.
Nobody cares, you was that nigga back in the days. You only popping in the UK, but we don't play your shit in the States. Nobody cares. Nobody cares how many women that you played, or how many bullets that you sprayed, or who bringing you out on stage. Nobody cares. Nobody cares if you sat with all the goats, or how many tags on your coats, or how many niggas that you know. We don't care. Nobody cares about how you and Drizzy are close, or how you invented UK rap, but still ain't top 10 on your coast, nigga.
Okay, it was honestly not the worst diss track I've ever heard. There's some diss tracks where people have just like run out of things to say, but
I think
I knew it was going to be that
was
kind
more
of thing.
that was more like a spar, and there's nothing wrong with the sparring, but the problem is
Skepta's wasn't
it wasn't
deep. It wasn't like
no.
information
Again,
that he wouldn't want people to know and things like that.
Which is what that's what we see as diss tracks, innit? So for us, a diss track is usually involving it's basically on par with Kendrick and Drake.
Yeah.
Details that virtually are your skeletons, and after people fact check and it's correct, now you've got some explaining to do with another diss track. These two were just kind of feeling the air.
It's sparring. Yeah.
But he was just more exercising his.
It might
talent.
be the whole point of it. Might be to have a little spar.
Yeah.
Skepta's whole thing was let's do a UK versus US.
Yeah.
It might just be a sparring thing. Now there's certain people that have jumped in that I'm not sure they know that it's a sparring.
Leave that.
We'll get to that. You'll see that soon. But yeah, there's just certain people that I think they just saw a sparring, thought there was beef, and have backed it.
Yeah, I think in general, if you go back and listen, like regardless of the tempo being different, us in the UK, disses are usually more on a grime tempo. So everything is usually digested very quickly, which means you have to pack a lot of facts and information into a very short period of time. But as I said, it's not necessary even being a bias thing, especially if you're not necessarily a fan of Joyner Lucas.
Necessarily.
Yeah, I know, twice. But in reality, we can still enjoy the sport of
That's
the
what I mean.
of the lyrical
It wasn't
warfare.
a bad diss track. The flow was alright. The bars were alright if it wasn't specifically at Skepta.
Yeah. Now, if every line was a bar that was a diss, it would hit a lot harder. But that's not the case. But obviously, this is still the first round. So, Joyner Lucas, nobody cares. If you like the video, click the bell for the notification, subscribe if you haven't already, hit us up in those comments. You want to support us even further, click the join button below. Hennything Goes.
You can't tell me nada. Oi, nobody cares, work harder. They don't want passa, they don't want drama. Hennything goes, man. Grew up in the Gaza. Grew up in the bits. Saturday night, you can butt me in ditch. Connor just scored 2 goals. I ain't talking about teams on the pitch. BA took a few man's chicks. Tech just hit a new lick. JP with the ice on his wrist, so where you bossed up, man, you know what it is. Facts. This is grime. You man are new. I've been here from time.
Hey, big up to Hennything Goes. Come on.